Hey, everybody, doing? How's everybody? Yes, baby.
Tell me how on 2K, right? I dropped 70 points the other day, right? And so when I was dropping 70 points,
Mm-hmm.
um, never mind, I forgot.
You know, you be having the craziest kids ever, 19-year-old. But I hope everybody day was good. Today was kind of rough. My third day at work, I was starting not to feel good again, so I'm off until Friday, and I forgot I work Friday. Oh, excuse me, everyone. I'm sorry. You got your wrench now, don't you, Heavy? Trinity, do you got a wrench? Want to make sure I got my peeps a wrench. I don't know if I gave you a wrench or not. So today's topic is what I want to talk about people's.
You don't be bringing your charger. I only came here for beautiful. I ain't coming for nobody else.
Don't be just coming for beautiful. Um, Anybody has some really messed up arguments in public? Oh shit! Hold on. I mean, anybody want to come up and talk about it? I know I had some. In my whole life, I done been in two relationships. And the first one I was in there for 11 years. And my second one I was in for 17. I mean 7 years. Sorry. Altogether it was 17, 18 years. Uh, I've been in only two relationships in my life. Um, yeah. So my first argument, we was in the house. He was getting loud. I ain't get loud. And everybody heard him outside. I was staying in Rock Island, Illinois at the time. Stop. You forget which one you is. I swear to God, I do. I don't know if you Juice or Papa. Y'all both look like. Yeah. So that was my very first um, real. I call it public because everybody heard it. So that's why I called it public. My second argument was, matter of fact, up here. I'll say in 2015 when I broke up with the person I was with for 7 years. We don't have no kids though. But no. Hey Owen. Um Nadia, shout out to Nadia. I'm sorry I ain't saying Trinity. Heavy pressure. I just wanted to get my story out real quick. So we was at the park, found out he was cheating on me. He wanted to try to put it. I mean, he started getting loud with me at first, and I'm like, "What you get loud at me for? I didn't do nothing. You don't want cheating on me." And why do men think women are so sweet or lick sometimes that you think you can put your hands on the female and they're not gonna fight back? A lot of females don't fight back. Fuck that. I'm not playing that. I would not sit here and let somebody put their hands on me when I have never put my hands on him in a disrespectful way. So he tries to, he making a scene. We at the park making a scene. And I'm like, why are you making a scene? I ain't get loud with him at all or whatever. Then he backhand me. Man, why he did that, Lord? When he did that, I pulled out like on my mom, on my dead grandma. I pulled out like 6 of his dreads. He had to get his hair shaved. Don't ever put your hands on me in a disrespectful way. Don't ever try to front me off in front of anybody, you know? So, yeah, those are the only two real arguments I ever really had in public. I'm really not I hate a confrontational person. So yeah, he thought he was doing something when they was trying to, yell at me. I'm not finna yell at you. Put his hands on me one time, that was enough.
Oh, you trying to speak that, huh?
My bad, I just woke up, yeah, I'm sorry. Um, um, so yeah, I was pissed, but I wasn't. Come on, y'all. These people better go on and find them some business. These dogs, I don't even know them like that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to come up? I put the link in the chat. Anybody want to come up and talk about some days that you wasn't feeling it, you was in a relationship or dating, whatever, and have why are you looking at me like that? Like you got problems with me? Like you want to do something? I'm talking to my dog, one of my dogs. His name is Twin. Look, he look just like his mama, identical to his mommy. That's a boy, but they call him Twin. But he be looking at me like he want these problems. You feel me? Then watching, I be like, y'all been listening. I think I got them listening to a little bit too much rap. Think he hard or something. I be like, be quiet. Be like, rah, 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 rah. Everybody else be quiet but him. But yeah, them the only two embarrassing times I had. But yeah, I did go to work. I went to work until 3 o'clock today. I just wasn't feeling it, so. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, excuse me. I know I ain't sleepy. I just woke up like about 20 minutes ago. Yeah. So, um, yeah. Hold on. Let me talk to my ugly ass kids because they too loud for me. All right. So yeah. So them the only times I ever had bad days. I try to keep everything inspected. Man, I went to work today and I told my boss I appreciate how she talked to me Saturday. She's like, "Well, I didn't see you logging anything." I'm like, "Bro, I did log something." Man, she not gonna work. I don't care what nobody says. She's not gonna work. Hell no, she's not gonna work. I hate when people come in. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You come in trying to change shit. Soon as you get in here, instead of observing what you need to do. And then like today, she just staring at me, bitch, boo, hi. What are you staring at me for? Hey, silence. Like, what are you staring at me for? That's crazy. Instead of saying something, you didn't speak when you came in. Like, what type of? I was like, man, I told my old boss because it's her friend and I don't give a fuck. What type of people are you bringing in to try to lead me? What the fuck? She's not even a fucking leader, bro. Pisses me off so bad. I'm like, we just started fixing shit, and here you come, just destroying everything, trying to make it your way. I'm like, man, just it's crazy. I might be trying to look for a different apartment to go to because I'm not feeling her, not at all. And it's really hard for me not to like somebody. Hey, Exhibit. How are you, my love? So I was talking about, the worst argument I ever had in public. And I dropped the link. Anybody want to come up, that's fine. Y'all can come up and talk about it. Let's talk about it. Have no problem with that. Um, what you mean by that, silence? Oh, don't get me wrong. I was offered the job to take. Um, I just didn't want it. I just, people didn't want to come to work, and I knew she didn't know what the fuck she was doing. So I was like, I'm gonna let her uh, do what she do. But yeah, I'm thinking about going somewhere else. And I love my job. Don't get me wrong, but I just can't. I can't do with nobody who can't lead nobody. If you can't even lead your own self to water to make yourself drink it, I'm cool. And if you work in a company, anything, and they supposed to be your manager, and and you've been there longer than that manager, and she come up in there messing up stuff, you know she's not a freaking leader at all. Oh yeah, you're right, silence. You're right. That's what I plan to do. I just want to see how long she gonna last. My other boss didn't last for, but maybe a year and a half. I think. I want to say she couldn't last either. But it happens. It is what it is. It just make me. It makes me mad when somebody who ain't never worked in the company, you come in the company, started changing shit. Instead of observing what needs to be changed, what's cool, how we gonna keep it. Like my building is closing down in April. You know what I'm saying? So, cause they're gonna redo the whole building from top to bottom, cause the building is was built in 1907. Silence my passion. Real talk is what I do now. But I would not. I can't stay. I could try my best, but bro, I just cannot stay in in a position where I got somebody trying to lead me and she can't lead herself. Hey, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Silas, I've been working since I was 14 years old. I know what a leader is, and she's not that. And I don't understand why she even took the freaking job. I done heard her say a couple of times, like, man, what I got myself into. You should have observed this instead of trying to come up in here and mess everything up. And it makes me mad because I the one who got everything away in my building how it should be. Everybody in my building, they work their shift. You know what I'm saying? Because I work two buildings for right now. In the other building, I'm working that building because nobody don't want to work the shifts. They don't even want to work theirs. And that should be irking me, but it is what it is. And everybody's like, it's extra money. Fuck that money. Shit, how the government taking shit from us right now, and the income tax, and they don't do. I'm Silas. You from Chicago too, so you know how you got government tax and state tax. Hell no, they ain't got state tax out here. They only got government. That's all you get. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember the time when I was on. I don't know. I know I was on live. Uh, and I worked a 24-hour shift, and that that week I had made 68 hours of overtime, and my they took like about $700 out my check, and I'm like, bro, y'all already take three out of my regular check when I don't work overtime. Y'all took all extra whole 400. I'm like, bro, that shit is crazy. I'm working all this overtime just to see nothing. It's crazy, Silas. For real, for real. You're right, Silence. No, I do not have a life. I say that all the time, Silence. I don't know who. I think I was on Checkmate or on. It was between Checkmate and Checkmate, Gina, and who else? Or Mississippi Live. Like they knew I worked a couple of 24-hour shifts back. Yeah, I want to say in the spring, summertime. No, it all goes on one check, Trinity. No, it was just. I think it was just. I think it was in the summertime when I did that. I worked the whole 24 hours, started from the midnight, and then I didn't get off until 6 in the afternoon. But yeah, that's crazy. You know. But that I did that for my other the boss I had before. But I'm just do what everybody say do. Just stack your money. I'm gonna stack it. I'm gonna see where this go. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, they closing our building down in April to do the inside. They can't tear the building down because it's a historic building. Yeah, this is my first time ever doing it this year. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I'm close to making 50,000 a year at my job. I don't know how much I made this year yet because I got two raises this year. So I don't know where my money bracket is yet. But last year I made 43. The year before that I was like at 41. So I'm trying to get it higher and higher and higher. My tax bracket. Yeah, yeah, pretty much Trinity. Yeah. It's crazy. When I see my check, I ain't gonna lie. I worked all that overtime. I was like, yes, I know I got to like at least a $3,500 check. Shit. I think I had like a $2,800 check. And my boss was like, I know you got a good check. If that's a good check to you, as much money as you making, I'm in the wrong profession there. I feel like my check was shit. I guess like yesterday, my coworker when I was coming to work today, it was snowing kind of hard in the mountains where I stay at, and she was like, "Are you coming to work?" And when I get to Seattle, ain't no motherfucking snow on the ground. Nothing sticking, nothing. All right. Thank you for being here, Exquisite. I appreciate you. Why you don't come up, Trinity? Oh no. I like my job. I don't want to go nowhere else. They make you want. But I ain't gonna lie. I do have a chick. It's crazy because I stayed in this shelter in 2016 or 17. Okay, have a good one, Trinity. Um, and sometimes I go visit the staff. Okay, thank you for being here for a minute, Trinity. I appreciate it. They asked me to come and work for them, and they make $25 an hour doing the same thing I'm doing right now. But it's a DV shelter. I stayed in. Thank you. I appreciate that, Trinity. But yeah, so that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of weird. I worked with it though. I don't know. I don't even know if they're hiring no more. But it's always like two people until the midnight. After midnight, there's only one person. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That was the best shelter I ever been in. I'm coming to sleep out of your car, going to. I went to this other shelter. The motherfuckers so mean. The motherfuckers. They don't give a fuck. They think they better than you. I'm not into doing all of that silence. I ain't gonna lie. My daughter does. When I talk to her, she said eyelashes or I know she sell eyelashes. She what else she doing? My daughter said she do on the side. She make banana pudding and what else do she make? Cheesecake. And she said them her banana pudding is a big item that people buy from her. Yeah, I'm not just into trying to sell shit online. It never was my thing. I never thought about it. Mm-mm. I want to do something that like now I enjoy to do. I just wish I never got sick. He said, elevate by any means necessary. Okay. Okay, Malcolm X. I feel you. Silence slash Malcolm X. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Take I don't know if anybody see that Jermaine Dupri and Bow Wow. I got the weirdest kids ever. I swear to God, he's weird, like really weird. Um, yeah, they've been talking about that Jermaine Dupri and Bow Wow, how Bow Wow keep disrespecting Jermaine Dupri and uh, uh, God damn, the brat can't end up coming out snapping on Bow Wow. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, see, the Chicago came out of her. Shit, he said he disrespected this man, but as they get older, it is what it is. That's crazy. The shit he was saying about Jermaine Dupri. I don't think I could do somebody like that after they, you know, talk about Snoop started his career. Now Snoop brought you somewhere. And Jermaine built you, had built that man up. That's crazy. I wouldn't. That's like biting the hand that fed you. God damn. That's how long be getting these people. Swear to God. I don't understand. People get famous and now they think they better than everybody. And if you scrape your knee and I scrape my knee, I promise you we got the same color blood. That's crazy to me. I'm telling you, my son is fucking weird. Um, I wanna, but Silas, I really want to do something. I don't know what I want to do. It's crazy. I really just want to stay at my job, but I can't. I can't. I can't fuck with nobody who's not a leader. I can't do it. I'm not supposed to be looking at her. I'd be like, bro, I don't understand why you even accepted the job. You terrible as a leader. Well, as a manager, put it that way. You're fucking terrible. She thought I was trying to get loud with her. I wasn't trying to get loud with her. She's like, "You-" I'm like, I'll tell you, I could get loud. That's not loud. I guess she didn't like me elevating my voice or whatever. Um, well, no, I thought it was gonna come up here and tell me about. Oh, my bad, one of my piercings came out. Put it back in. It's burning because it was about to close, so I stuck it in hella fast. Now it's burning a little bit. But yeah, so well, it was crazy. But yeah, I'm not really an argumentative person. I can't stand to argue. Um, you know, if I feel like I'm right, I'm right. It is what it is. I can't argue about that. Just like if you feel like you're right, you're right. We can't even discuss nothing because you're gonna still believe what you want to believe. So, you know, I see these, I saw these two. I was working. What day I was working? Saturday. I want to say when I worked that double Saturday, just past Saturday. It was a couple just arguing. I'm like, take that shit to the crib. Why y'all out here arguing at the bus stop? Cause there's a bus stop in front of where I work at on the weekends. In a different building. I'm like, why people? I mean, like, and it's not even males. It's females. Why females really? If they don't like nothing, they try to embarrass a man. That shit ain't cool. Not at all. And I know this other girl. I know her since I've been out here. She's like crowds around. Then she want to try to embarrass somebody. I'd be like, you just don't know. She got a little girl. She loves to embarrass her um, all the time when she at the park. I ain't never seen no. I don't even want to call her a mom because ain't nobody gonna call her own child fat and you big as hell. Make it make sense. Bro, it's crazy. I've never seen that a day in my life. It is what it is. I want to know what everybody got plans for their Thanksgiving. I mean Thanksgiving. For their Christmas. So when we do I want to say this now. When we Friday when we do the speed dating again. I know I made it for six last Friday. I had so much fun, so much fun. I didn't even I forgot. I thought I had this Friday off, but I don't. But in the meantime, between time, I get off at six, and I'll be home. I think we'll start speed dating about 7:30, cause I get home about 7. Depending on if it stops snowing, cause it's been snowing up here for a minute, and if it snows up here, I can still get to work, but then it's gonna take me a little bit more time to get to work and come home because they have this little ass small shuttle bus because I stay on the mountain, right? So we gotta catch that bus to get to the other terminal, to the flat part, in order for me to get to work. And it's vice versa, the same way. How I got to work is how I'm getting home. So yeah, but it trips me out because the the uh, the weather is nothing like it is in the Midwest on the East Coast. I mean, we get snow, but we don't get it like that. They be making it seem like we get whole snow. Like, I mean, shit, it's cold now. I say it's in the 30s now. The lowest it ever got since I've been out here was 20s, and I think it was in the 20s for maybe a week or two. And after that, that's when it started shooting up. So I expected to get back at least to the 40s and 50s by the middle of January. I don't think that's bad. And we didn't get a lot of rain this year like I thought we would too. But we did it. I should have started my life earlier, but I was tired. My body was still aching a little bit, so I went to sleep about 5 and then woke back up at 8:30. I mean, not 8:30, 8 o'clock. But I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait to income tax season. I cannot wait to income tax season. I want to see what my income tax gonna look like. Cause I didn't work the most overtime this year than I ever did out of the years I've been here. And I don't care about. I just want to know how much I made this year so far while I'm still working. Cause I haven't looked at my check stuff to see how much I made so far. But my goal is to get to about 60, 70,000 a year. I'll be happy with that. I'll be excited about that. If I can get up there. I'll be doing something like our CEO um, of the Y. She make what? Forgot she make like $107 an hour. Just being the CEO of a nonprofit organization. The HR director, I think they make 80 an hour, some shit like that. They make good. They make some good bake. If you up there, you got to be up there to be able to make money like that. What is? Mm, that's my thoughts. Um, I'm gonna beat my dog. I'm gonna beat my dog. So long, y'all. What kills me about my dogs, they know it's bedtime. When these lights go off at 9 o'clock, they should be sleeping. They bad. They treat my dogs. They bad like dogs are bad like infants. That's what they act like infants. They can't stay out of shit. They're curious about everything. And I'm trying to train them now so they can stop barking all the time. Mhm. I'm working this whole weekend. I wanted to take the whole week off. She said "Ain't nobody to work the weekend. So I wanted to take the rest of the week off. Not take like 3 days off. We have to go back to work. Yeah. Mhm. Nobody. So nobody has no stories that like y'all arguing real bad and um you- um in public. Y'all learn. Mm-mm, it's not an argumentative person, but I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me either. I ain't gonna argue with you back, but yeah, I don't have a lot of arguing stories. I was with two people, like two serious relationships in my whole life, and then two people, it's just crazy. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I haven't been in a relationship to even argue with nobody since 2015. If I did want to, just never. I ain't gonna lie, I never thought I'd be single for this long either. It is what it is. Nothing. Well, I can tell you this much. I see, I be seeing couples argue all the freaking. I even see the homeless couples just arguing. I be like, what the fuck? What is really going on? What is really going on? I mean, they sitting there arguing in the tent. What is happening here? I know. Sunday morning, when I came and relieved the person. No, is that Sunday morning or Saturday? No, Saturday morning. Came and relieved the coworker, and she was telling me two people died. There was a couple died in a tent, messing with that fentanyl. And kicked the bodies out, left the tent there. Somebody else started sleeping in it. It was great. Like, hey, they are usual. I know people's crazy, but they are usual crazy out here. Shit, I didn't even know the homeless epidemic out here was this bad. Don't get me wrong, I don't see homeless people, but the states I stay in, they got somewhere for them to sleep. I mean, out here they do got places for the homeless to sleep out here. Don't get me wrong, but they choose not to take it. Let me tell you something. As we talking, well, as I'm talking, through the pandemic, right? They was nobody wanted to come into the hotel, so they was like they gonna use it to help the homeless people. So they put them in these hotels. One dude had his whole girlfriend in the fucking suitcase. I thought that was crazy. But they was giving them just throwing Section 8 to these motherfuckers. These moms didn't even want to take home. They didn't want to take the Section 8. That's it. I ain't gonna lie, shit. If I could take Section 8, I would love it. Shit. I'm paying market rent. Shit, and y'all don't want to get no free shit. Y'all crazy. They giving out, you go to a hotel, they give you a case manager, somebody who can work with you, and they automatic, as long as you're doing what they tell you to do, ask you to do. They was giving out Section 8 like candy out here, and a lot of people didn't take it. So I be just looking at them, talking. One dude came in when I was working this weekend. He was like, "Do y'all got any clothes?" Da da da. No, we don't have none of that. I didn't get that part. I'm like, all y'all could have been off the street and y'all chose not to be. And a lot of people got kicked out because they told them not to do drugs. Ended up doing drugs. They was like, let's go get them 2 years. And they was like, nah, they don't want to listen. So they only got them a year in the hotel and they had to go. They wouldn't listen. Hey, be quiet, shorty. Um, I just can't believe it. Washington take out so much money out here. I don't think they know what to do with it. No, don't. All you have to do is say you homeless out here, man or woman, by yourself. You can at least get food stamps out here. I said that's crazy. I think you beautiful. That's not. Yeah, but Washington got hell of money out here. People never realize it. Nobody knows. Um, I mean, shit. Who in the Midwest, single men can't get food stamps. Shit out here, you can get them as long as you need them. As long as you keep claiming you homeless, you get getting food stamps. When I heard that when I first moved out here, I was tripping. I ain't never heard no shit like that from the Midwest. It's like you gotta at least have some kids to be pregnant in order to get Section 8. Food stamps or any type of assistance. They help you with everything out here. You need a job, you go to the welfare. Well, we call it public aid, but they call it GHSH or some shit like that. Welfare, however y'all call it. They really want to get a job. You can go there. They'll put you in the intern program. If they like you, they'll hire you permanently. But in the intern programs out here, you get paid the minimum wage, but you still get paid like you get paid maybe $2 to $3 under minimum wage out here until you get hired, and then you'll go to that set pay whatever job you're working at. Yeah, you know, cool. I was on Trinity Live yesterday, and we was talking about that. Um, I'm not planning to retire out here. Thinking about going somewhere warmer when I get older, like the South. Thinking about moving to Texas. Telling Trinity I want to retire when I'm about 45. I'm 45, 55. I would love to retire, but she was telling me I need to check my Social Security if I did want to retire at that time, how much I'll be getting. And I never thought of that, so I'm working on that now. I'm just waiting till after the holidays to do anything. It's hard to do anything right now. It's the holidays, so trying to wait to you know, the first or the second year of the new year. It's just crazy. What we got maybe 2.5 weeks left of this year. It feel like we just went through this year. We started this year. My bad. I can't believe we almost in 2023 already. Every time I think it, 2000, I think of Back to the Future. I don't know why. I used to see every Back to the Future movie it was. But Avatar come out I think it come out at the end of this month, or I think it come out. If it ain't out yet, I think it come out next week. And I'm a big Avatar fan. I love the movie so much. I end up buying the game for my boys. And I just found out the theater. I got a dope ass theater like down the street from me, like a block away from us. And on Tuesdays, They do movies for $5, and I already have a membership with them. So I want to go see that. I still ain't seen the first Black Panther yet. I love movies, but I like the old shit we watched in the '90s and the '80s. It just make you go back to them days when it was not as bad as it is now. It was bad in Chicago, but not as bad. Motherfuckers wasn't dying like that in the '90s. Well, in the early '90s, let me take that back. In the late '90s in Chicago, motherfuckers get to getting clapped up. Like the winter time is their season, not the summertime. Summertime in Chicago is not killing season. It's always been in the winter time. Sometimes I miss being at home, but it's so dangerous in Chicago now. Even in the suburbs, it's hella dangerous out there. I remember my daughter said one of her childhood school friends they found her in the garbage can. She was deceased. It's crazy. Somebody had killed her. And at that time, my daughter's 31. I think she was what 22, 23 when she told me. I said that's crazy. Shit, all the serial killers come from this motherfucking state. I guess because they don't get enough sunshine out here, they like fuck. Excuse me. My apologies. But yeah, they said majority, the famous serial killers born, born and raised out here. I guess well, I ain't guess. I did a little research. They got I think Washington has the number one suicide rate out here too, allegedly. Yes, just yes, this is crazy. So I got 3 more days off, and though I worked today, yesterday, the day before. Like literally, I had to work from. If I would have stayed at work, I was gonna work from. I was not gonna have a day out Saturday till Saturday. Oh! One of my coworkers was like, why you back? I'm like, ooh, she asked me to come back. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. Um, we're gonna bring up something else, but I'm gonna just make that my topic tomorrow. But yeah, get off of here. I really appreciate everybody coming in and out. When the people in the class, I really appreciate y'all. We don't have to think of something else. I don't want to do the class. Everybody get that shit. But I'll figure something out. As usual, I'll be having some crazy ass sayings. I'll think of something tomorrow. But I hope everybody. I know today Monday, and they take enough for this live. So I know I'm gonna be up for a minute. But I appreciate everybody being here. Um, again, I'll be on. I'm gonna try to get on a little bit earlier tomorrow. See what happens. But yeah, I got like a serious topic I want to bring up. I was gonna bring it up today, but I'm not. But hopefully, hopefully y'all be here tomorrow. We'll talk about it. Just I rarely talk about serious shit. Try to make it uplift, uplifting and all, or we talk about some funny ass shit or whatever. But it's been on my mind for a minute, so I'm just gonna bring it up tomorrow. And that will be what my topic is tomorrow. And as usual, I will go off the topic as usual. That's me. Especially if ain't nobody saying nothing in the chat, so it's easier for me to talk with questions. Um, or collab with somebody, it makes it easier for me. But this is gonna be an easy topic. I mean, it's gonna be a hard topic, but it's gonna be an easy topic to talk about. So I hope everybody have a great Tuesday morning, afternoon, evening. I'll be back on here tomorrow, and I really appreciate y'all spending y'all time with me. And I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace, y'all. Have a great night or morning or wherever y'all at.